This video is divided into two parts. First, I'll explain the different polite levels in Korean. And second part is where I will give examples with commonly used verbs. Korean has 반말, which is informal or casual language, and 존댓말, which is formal and polite language. So you would think there are two levels of politeness. Actually, there are 7 levels of politeness in Korean. This is why Korean is so hard. In fact, native speakers probably don't realize there are 7 levels. In modern day language, Koreans use about 3 to 4 different polite levels. Mostly 3 levels, but few words, there are 4. In this video, I'm going to focus on 3 levels. Informal, also called informal low or casual. Casual formal, also called informal high or casual polite. And formal, also called formal high or formally polite. In this video, I'm going to use the term informal, casual formal, and formal instead of informal low, informal high, or formal high. Informal is 반말, and both the casual formal and formal is 존댓말. This term informal high is a bit misleading because this level is not informal at all. When do you use 반말? You use it between friends and family. If you use this to a stranger, they would think you are really rude. So be careful not to use this unless you know that person very well. 존댓말 is pronounced as 존댓말. It's used within family to someone older or someone that you need to show respect, and any stranger. In my family, I have 2 sisters, and all of us speak 반말 to our parents. However, my cousin, who is a son, speaks 존댓말 to his parents. And you will notice that most Korean sons speak 존댓말 to their parents. And likely for everyday usage of the language, Korean will use casual formal language with some amount of formal language mix. The formal language is likely to be used in a professional setting when you're giving a formal speech or to the president of the country, basically. It's not commonly spoken language. When you are learning Korean, I would highly recommend that you learn it in this casual format level where the sentences ends in 요. Alright, so I'm going to provide some examples with commonly used Korean verbs. 가다 is a dictionary form for the word go. Okay, so here are 3 different levels: informal, casual formal, and formal. 가 is for between just friends and family. 가요 and 가세요. This is the same level of formality, but there's a slight difference. 가요 is when you're talking about I, we, he, she, they, and sometimes you. And when you're using this as a you context, it will be a bit less formal than 가세요. Even though it's the same formality level, you're likely to use 가세요. And 가세요 is when you're telling someone to go. And in English, when you are politely asking someone to go, you say, can you go? Or go please, or can you go over there please? So 가세요 is polite, it's a casual formal, so you're likely to use this phrase, 가세요. And notice the word 새 in here, and when you see 새, that's when you know it's indicating you. That person is telling someone or telling you to go or telling you to do something. 갑니다 is formal and it's used for when you're referring to I, we, he, she, or they. And this is not used when you're telling someone to go, you. There is a word which is 갑시다, but you're not going to use this as much probably as 가세요. So for simplicity of these lessons, I'm just only going to include the one for I, we, he, she, or they, because likely you're going to level down a bit when you're telling someone to go. Like you're likely to use just 가세요 and not 갑시다. 오다, which means to come. 와, 와요. 오세요. 옵니다. Okay, notice when I say 옵니다, I pronounce with the M sound, not B sound. 옵니다. And the reason is my mouth has to try to sound out the N sound, ni, so it's hard to make the B sound. So it actually ends up making the M sound. 옵니다. And you will notice this with all of the formal words. 먹다 is to eat. 먹어, 먹어요. 드세요. 먹습니다. 마시다 is to drink. 마셔, 마셔요. 드세요. 마십니다. Actually, there's a word for casual formal you drink, which is 마시세요, but more likely, you're likely to use this phrase 드세요 instead of 마시세요. The word 마시세요 is really not used. It just doesn't sound as natural. 드세요 sounds more native. 자다 means to sleep. 자요. 주무세요. 잡니다. 보다 is a dictionary form for to see. 봐요. 보세요. 봅니다. 주다 is a dictionary form to give. 줘요. 주세요. 줍니다. 웃다 means to smile or laugh. 웃어요. 웃으세요. 웃습니다. 울다 means to cry. 울어. Okay, when I say 러, the L sound is tapping against the roof of my mouth. 울어, 러. Okay? 울어. 울어요. 우세요. 웁니다. 하다 is a dictionary form for to do. 해요, 하세요, 합니다. 사다 means to buy. 사요, 사세요, 삽니다. 있다 means it exists or it is there. 있어요, 있으세요, 있습니다. 듣다 means to listen or hear. 들어요, 들으세요, 듣습니다. 앉다 means sit. 앉아요, 앉으세요, 앉습니다. 입다 means to wear. 입어요, 입으세요, 입습니다. 놓다 means to put or place. 놓아요, 놓으세요, 놓습니다. 배우다 means learn. 배워요, 배우세요, 배웁니다. Thanks everyone. Great job. 잘했어요. Leave me a comment and let me know what else you want to learn in Korean. 안녕.